Girls tennis beats Cape Cod Academy. The Whaler tennis team hosted Cape Cod Academy Wednesday afternoon and won handily by a 5-0 score, improving their record to 3-1 this season. They followed that up with a road matchup to St. John Paul, which was a 4-1 loss that dropped their record to 3-2. Below are the results from each player's match in Wednesday's win. First single, Ellis Veith beat her opponent in a 3-set tiebreaker, 6-4W, 4-6L, 10-4W. She said after her match that she felt like she was really hitting her shots well, especially in the end, and that her opponent was a very consistent player, so they had some long rallies. Second single, Vicky Boskova won in straight sets 6-1, 6-1. She said after her match that due to the windy conditions, she tried to only use her second serves so she wouldn't double fault. She said her were a strength on Wednesday despite them generally being a weaker part of her game, and that she also used some of her strategies to move her partner around the court a lot. Third single, Fiona Kelts won in a 3-set tiebreaker as well, 4-6L, 6-4W, 10-2W. She said after her match that the highlights were that all her serves and returns were in, and she was able to place the ball well all afternoon. During the tiebreaker, she said she didn't feel any pressure and remained calm, which helped her win the match. She said she wants to improve her lateral movement on the court so she can get to the wider balls. First doubles, Sarah Dissot and Sutton Lebrecht won in straight sets 6-0, 6-2. Lebrecht said that her and Dissot played very well together on Wednesday even with the wind conditions that Boskova alluded to. Lebrecht said it was a challenge at first to deal with the wind, but they were able to adapt. Lebrecht thought she did well with her positioning of the shots she was hitting, but added she definitely needs to work on her serves when the wind is blowing the way it was on Wednesday. Second doubles, Gabby Fee and Pressy Penkova won in a 3-set tiebreaker, 6-4W, 5-6L, 7-3W. Fee said that during their first set, they eventually settled in after a sluggish start. They began implementing different tactics in order to switch up the rhythm of the match. In their second set, they tied 5-5 and believed that is when they started getting in their heads a little bit. Fee said she thought her volleys and shots were angled. Fee said they also need to work on their serving. On Thursday the Whalers lose to St. John Paul II 4-1. The lone winner from Nantucket's lineup was the pairing of Dissot and Lebrecht, who won in a 3-set tiebreaker as Nantucket's top doubles pairing once again, 6-3W, 3-6, 10-7W. The long and short of it, we came up short, head coach Luke Thornwell said. They outplayed and overpowered us. With the exception of number 1 doubles team Sarah Dissot and Sutton Lebrecht. They played the most outstanding game of doubles our program has ever produced and witnessed against another team. By far. The powerful shot-making, volleying court positioning and footwork, serve consistencies with solid plays and strategies. They were so fun to see in action. They have announced themselves as the number 1 doubles team to look out for in our league. What's extraordinary though, I should note, is our 2-3 doubles are right on their heels. So the second half of our season should be very exciting, and for that matter the fight for the top 3 singles spots is intense and close fought for as well. Now for a nice vacation, then back to work. The Whalers' next match, as Thornwell referenced, will come after next week's school break when they host the Monomoy Sharks on Monday, April 28 at 4 p.m.